In the vast blue expanse of the Southern Ocean lies Australia, an ancient island of breathtaking beauty and stark contrasts. From sun-scorched deserts to lush rainforests, this land is a tapestry of natural marvels and unique life. Its rocks, creatures, and ancient cultures tell the story of our planet. Join us as we journey into the heart of Australia, a land of wonders, ancient stories, and timeless beauty. Beneath the warm waters of the Coral Sea lies the Great Barrier Reef, a living, vibrant city of coral and marine life, visible from space. Here, dazzling fish dart among intricate coral gardens, sea turtles glide, and every crevice teems with life. This is a world powered by sunlight, a breathtaking natural wonder. Beyond the intricate coral gardens, the reef's larger inhabitants patrol their territories with quiet authority. In the deeper channels, true giants appear. Manta rays glide like birds underwater, their vast wingspans casting shadows over the reef. These gentle behemoths filter plankton as they move, embodying grace and scale. Sleek reef sharks, vital regulators of the ecosystem, cruise the edges, keeping balance in check. Dolphins bring intelligence and play. Their leaps are joyful contrast to the silent hunters below. And in winter, humpback whales sing as they pass, their immense forms a breathtaking sight. From the vibrant coast, we journey to Australia's Red Centre, where Uluru rises in solemn isolation. This colossal sandstone monolith glows with shifting colours, a canvas for the sun's daily dance. At sunrise and sunset, Uluru transforms, fiery crimson, silent and awe-inspiring. For the Anangu, this is sacred, a living story passed through generations. To witness Uluru's sunset is to connect with the timeless heart of Australia. Uluru is more than a geological wonder. It is a living cultural landscape, sacred to the Anangu people. Every curve and cave holds stories from the Tukurpa, or creation time. Its rock art, symbols and features are a spiritual map connecting past and present. Uluru asks for reverence, not conquest. On the edge of the Pacific, where ancient land meets modern world, stands the Sydney Opera House, a testament to human imagination. Its white sails rise like a magnificent vessel, a beacon of creativity and a fusion of art and engineering. Floating above the harbour, it is a living sculpture, constantly interacting with its vibrant surroundings. The Opera House is a true icon of the modern age. Beyond the Opera House, the harbour itself unfolds, a sprawling, intricate waterway that is the lifeblood of Sydney. This is Port Jackson, one of the finest natural harbours in the world, its deep, sheltered waters carving a dramatic path inland. Its surface is a constantly shifting canvas, reflecting the sky's moods, from the brilliant sapphire of a summer's day to the brooding grey of an approaching storm. It is a dynamic environment, a stage upon which the daily drama of the city plays out, a place of commerce, recreation, and profound natural beauty, all existing in a delicate, ever-changing balance. Anchoring the opposite shore is another marvel of engineering, the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Affectionately known as the coat hanger, for its immense arching form, it is a colossal steel leviathan that has spanned these waters for nearly a century. It is a symbol of strength and endurance, a vital artery carrying the ceaseless flow of city life across the divide. To see it frame the Opera House is to witness a perfect composition of human endeavour, two distinct yet complementary icons that together define the unforgettable skyline of this great southern metropolis. The harbour is not merely a backdrop, it is a thriving aquatic realm. Beneath the waves, a surprising diversity of marine life finds refuge. Small penguins nest on its secluded shores, and occasionally migrating whales will venture into its calmer waters. Their immense forms a startling and wondrous sight against the urban backdrop. The shorelines are a mosaic of hidden coves, sandy beaches, and lush botanical gardens, offering tranquil escapes just moments from the city's relentless pace. This interplay between the built environment and the natural world is what gives the harbour its unique and captivating character. As twilight descends, the harbour transforms once more. The setting sun paints the sky in fiery hues, casting long shadows and bathing the opera house sails in a warm, ethereal glow. Then, as darkness falls, the city awakens with a second life, a constellation of lights twinkling across the water, mirroring the stars above. The bridge becomes a river of light, its steel frame illuminated against the night sky. To stand here is to feel the pulse of a city that is both ancient and new, a place where human ambition and the enduring power of nature have created something truly spectacular. Far to the north, within the Great Barrier Reef, lie the Whitsunday Islands, 74 emerald jewels scattered in turquoise sea. Their crown jewel is Whitehaven Beach, famed for its pure, cool silica sand that squeaks underfoot and never gets hot. At Hill Inlet, tides and sand create swirling masterpieces, nature's ever-changing art. This fragile paradise is a place of profound beauty, inviting quiet reflection and awe. The Whitsunday's allure lies in its crystalline waters, shifting from blue to green, teeming with life. Humpback whales, dolphins, and vibrant reefs thrive here, protected by the Great Barrier Reef. Sailing these waters is a journey of discovery, revealing hidden coves and a magical world beneath the surface. Nature's masterpiece, waiting to be explored. We journey now into a realm of deep green and perpetual twilight, a living museum where the echoes of prehistory still resonate. This is the Daintree Rainforest, the oldest continuously surviving tropical rainforest on Earth. At an estimated 180 million years old, it has outlasted the dinosaurs and witnessed the slow, inexorable drift of continents. To step beneath its dense canopy is to enter a world that has remained remarkably unchanged for eons. A sanctuary of ancient life forms and intricate ecological relationships. This forest is a living library, each leaf, each vine, a page from our planet's deep history. The air here is thick with moisture and the rich earthy scent of decay and renewal. Sunlight struggles to pierce the multi-layered canopy, dappling the forest floor in shifting patterns of light and shadow. Towering trees, their trunks draped in epiphytic ferns and coiled with twisting lianas, reach for the sky, forming a cathedral of green. This is a world built in layers, from the giants of the emergent canopy to the ferns and fungi that carpet the forest floor. Each level supporting a unique community of life, all intricately interconnected in a complex web of survival. This forest is home to an extraordinary concentration of primitive flowering plants, species whose ancestors were among the first to evolve flowers on Earth. They are living fossils, direct descendants of the flora that dominated the ancient supercontinent of Gondwana. The idiot fruit, for instance, is one of the rarest and most primitive flowering plants, its lineage tracing back over 135 million years. Its existence here is a direct link to a time when Australia was still connected to Antarctica, a tangible piece of the planet's botanical evolution, preserved in this timeless green sanctuary. The sheer biodiversity is staggering. While the Daintree covers only a tiny fraction of the Australian continent, it contains a hugely disproportionate percentage of its wildlife species. It is a refuge for countless types of bats, butterflies, frogs and marsupials, many of which are found nowhere else on the planet. The forest's great age and its stable, humid climate have allowed for this incredible proliferation of life, making it one of the most significant natural habitats in the world, a priceless treasure of biological diversity that demands our respect and protection. In the Daintree, life moves to a hidden rhythm. The Ulysses butterfly flashes blue in the canopy, while the Boyd's forest dragon blends into mossy trunks. The southern cassowary, a living relic, shapes the forest's future. As night falls, new voices rise, frogs, bats and ancient crocodiles, revealing the wild's enduring mystery. On the rugged southern Australian coast, the 12 apostles stand as stone sentinels, shaped by relentless waves and wind. Once part of the mainland, they now rise alone, silent witnesses to nature's power and change. These pillars shelter seabirds, offering life a foothold in a landscape sculpted by time and the sea. The 12 Apostles are a living, ever-changing landscape, never fixed, always shaped by the sea. Each visit reveals new vistas as light and weather transform the scene. These cliffs and stacks are a fleeting chapter in a story millions of years old, a humbling reminder of nature's power and time's slow creative force. In Australia's vast top end lies a landscape of extraordinary diversity and ancient heritage, Kakadu National Park. This is a place of dramatic contrasts, where 6 distinct seasons, recognized by the local Biningi and Mungi people, govern the rhythm of life. Here, stone country with its towering escarpments and deep gorges, gives way to sprawling floodplains that shimmer under the tropical sun. These wetlands, teeming with life, are the park's vibrant heart, a crucial artery that swells and recedes with the annual monsoon, dictating the movements of millions of creatures. The park is a mosaic of different worlds. There are the lowlands, covered in savanna woodlands of eucalyptus, where agile wallabies and shy antilopine kangaroos browse in the dappled shade. Then, there are the coastal regions, where mangrove forests line the tidal flats, their tangled roots providing a vital nursery for fish and crustaceans. Each of these habitats supports its own unique community of plants and animals, all intricately connected in a complex web of life. Kakadu is not one single environment, but a multitude of ecosystems woven together into a rich and resilient tapestry. It is in the wetlands, however, that the sheer abundance of life is most apparent. During the wet season, or Gudjug, the floodplains are transformed into a vast inland sea. This is a time of plenty, when waterbirds arrive in their tens of thousands. Magpie geese, plumed whistling ducks and elegant jabiras flock to these fertile waters to feed and breed. The air is filled with a cacophony of calls, a celebration of the life-giving rains. This seasonal inundation is the engine that drives the entire ecosystem, replenishing the land and triggering a great explosion of life. Beneath the water surface, another drama unfolds. This is the domain of one of Australia's most formidable predators, the saltwater crocodile. These ancient reptiles, which have remained largely unchanged for millions of years, are the apex predators of Kakadu's waterways. They lie in wait, perfectly camouflaged, models of patience and explosive power. Their presence shapes the behavior of every other animal that comes to the water's edge, a constant reminder of the primal forces that still hold sway in this ancient and untamed land. Kakadu is more than just a sanctuary for wildlife. It is a living cultural landscape. For over 65,000 years, this land has been home to Aboriginal people. Their connection to this place is profound and unbroken, a spiritual and cultural bond that is woven into every rock, river and tree. The land is not something to be owned, but a part of their very being, a source of sustenance, knowledge and identity. This deep relationship has allowed them to thrive in this challenging environment, adapting their lives to the rhythm of the 6 seasons. Across the park, particularly in the rock shelters of the Arnhem Land Escarpment, is one of the world's most significant collections of rock art. These galleries, painted with ochre on stone, are a library of human history and belief. Some paintings are over 20,000 years old, depicting animals that have long since vanished from this continent. Like the thylacine, they are a record of hunts, ceremonies and creation stories, passed down through countless generations. This art is not a relic of the past. It is a living tradition, a way of communicating knowledge and maintaining connection to the ancestors. The sites of Ubir and Noorlungi offer breathtaking windows into this ancient world. Here, layers upon layers of paintings create a rich tapestry of art and history. The X-ray style, for which Kakadu is famous, depicts not just the external form of an animal, but also its internal organs and skeleton, showing a sophisticated understanding of anatomy and a deep respect for the life being portrayed. These paintings serve as educational tools, teaching younger generations about hunting techniques, sacred laws, and the intricate relationships between humans, animals, and the land itself. To experience Kakadu is to witness the enduring power of the world's oldest living culture. The traditional owners, the Bininj and Mungi people, continue to manage this park in partnership with the Australian government, blending ancient knowledge with modern science to protect its unique natural and cultural values. Their stories, their art, and their intimate understanding of the land are Kakadu's greatest treasures. They remind us that a landscape is not just what we see, but what we know, and that the human story here is as ancient and as magnificent as the land itself. Far to the south of the Australian mainland lies the island state of Tasmania, a land of wild and rugged beauty. At its heart rises a mountain of dolerite, its jagged peaks sculpted not by water but by ice. This is Cradle Mountain, the centerpiece of the Tasmanian Wilderness World Heritage Area. Its dramatic serrated profile is a relic of the last ice age, when massive glaciers ground their way through this landscape, carving deep valleys, scouring out basins, and leaving behind a terrain of breathtaking grandeur. The mountain itself seems to rise from another more ancient world. The landscape surrounding the peak is a testament to the immense power of these long-vanished glaciers. The deep U-shaped valleys and the moraines, ridges of rock and debris deposited by the ice, are classic signatures of glacial action. At the foot of the mountain lies the serene and impossibly clear Dove Lake, a tarn that fills a basin gouged out by the ice. Its still dark waters perfectly mirror the craggy peaks above, creating a scene of almost symmetrical perfection. This is a landscape shaped by forces of unimaginable scale, now resting in a state of profound tranquility. The vegetation here is unique, a living museum of Gondwanan flora. Ancient pencil pines and king billy pines, species that trace their lineage back to the time of the dinosaurs, cling to the mountainsides. In the subalpine moorlands, the ground is covered in a dense mat of button grass and cushion plants, adapted to survive the harsh winds and cold temperatures. In autumn, the slopes are set ablaze by the turning leaves of the deciduous beech, or fagus, Australia's only native deciduous tree. It is a rare and spectacular display of seasonal colour in a continent dominated by evergreens. This alpine environment presents unique challenges for survival. The weather is notoriously fickle. Sunshine can give way to snowstorms in a matter of minutes, even in the height of summer. The creatures that live here are hardy specialists. The common wombat, with its stocky build and powerful claws, digs extensive burrows to shelter from the cold. The elusive Tasmanian devil scavenges across the landscape, while wallabies and pademelons browse cautiously at the edge of the forests. Life here is tough, but for those adapted to it, this glacial wilderness is a true sanctuary. For those who wish to immerse themselves in this primeval world, Cradle Mountain offers a network of walking trails that rank among the finest on Earth. These paths cater to all, from gentle boardwalk strolls around the shores of Dove Lake to challenging multi-day treks that venture deep into the heart of the wilderness. The famous Overland Track, a 6-day journey that begins here, is a pilgrimage for hikers from across the globe, a chance to disconnect from the modern world and reconnect with the raw elemental beauty of nature. Each step is a journey through a constantly changing vista. The trails wind through an extraordinary variety of habitats. One moment, a walker might be deep within a temperate rainforest, a mossy fairy tale world of ferns and ancient dripping trees. The next, the path emerges onto an open, windswept moorland with panoramic views of distant peaks and glacial valleys. The journey is an education in ecology, a living demonstration of how altitude, aspect, and soil type combine to create a rich mosaic of plant communities. The air is clean and crisp, filled with the scent of eucalyptus and damp earth. As one climbs higher, the trees give way to alpine heathland, and the full majesty of the landscape is revealed. From the summit of Cradle Mountain, or from the nearby Marian's Lookout, the view is simply staggering. A sea of mountains and valleys stretches to the horizon, a vast, unbroken wilderness that feels untouched by time. It is a humbling perspective, a reminder of our small place within a much larger, wilder world. Here, surrounded by the silence of the peaks, one can feel the deep, slow pulse of the earth. This is a place that demands to be experienced on foot at a human pace. It is in the small details, the intricate patterns of moss on a rock, The call of a currawong echoing across a valley, the feel of the sharp mountain air, that the true magic of Cradle Mountain is found. It is a sanctuary not just for wildlife but for the human spirit, a place of renewal and profound peace. To walk here is to walk through a masterpiece sculpted by ice and time, a precious remnant of a wilder, more ancient planet. On the eastern edge of Australia lies Bondi Beach, a golden crescent where city and ocean meet. Here, the rhythm of the tides shapes both land and life. Surfers, locals and wildlife share this iconic shore, a place of renewal and connection, forever woven into Sydney's vibrant coastal spirit. It is the surf that truly defines the soul of Bondi. Here, a unique culture thrives, surfers united by passion, respect and instinct for the ocean. Lifesavers in red and yellow watch over the beach, guardians of this vibrant community. As the sun sets, stories and spirit linger on Bondi's golden sand. In Western Australia's Pinnacles Desert, thousands of limestone pillars rise from golden sands, a surreal, ancient landscape shaped by wind, water and time. Once beneath the sea, these stone sentinels are the fossilized remains of a vanished world, slowly revealed as shifting sands uncover their secrets. Here, nature's artistry is always in motion. The Pinnacles Desert transforms with the changing light. Under the midday sun, it's stark and desolate, but at dawn and dusk, the golden hour reveals its magic. Warm hues bathe the limestone pillars, shadows stretch, and the landscape becomes a breathtaking canvas. This stone forest is a place of wonder and inspiration. Our journey across Australia comes to an end. From the vibrant Great Barrier Reef to the silent Pinnacles Desert, we've witnessed breathtaking contrasts and beauty. The spirit of this land lives in its wild places, its stories and its people. The adventure continues. There are always new wonders to discover. Join us for the next journey.